The beginning of Season 8 is less than 2 months away, so if you want the latest content, make sure to subscribe because there's plenty of content on its way. If you enjoy this video or it helped you in any way, give it a like, and if there's anything you feel that I can improve on, give me some feedback in the comments below. Hey guys, Zoose here. So here we have an ELECTROCUTE ORIANNA rune page in the Domination as your primary path. Now, I've already made a Summoner Aerie and an Arcane Comment rune page for ORIANNA. Both of them are based around more harass and poke and sort of this slow damage build up. But with this one, this is about full explosive damage burst as much as you can, and it includes some scaling to really pop and burst your opponents. ELECTROCUTE, hitting champion with 3 abilities or attacks, will deal this amount of damage, and it scales with your AP. High cooldown, but extreme amount of damage compared to everything else out there. And you can proc this really easily, you know, just a Q, W, and an E, or a QW auto attack, QW ult, and you'll proc this. And so it's very easy to proc on ORIANNA, and it does a lot of damage. The cooldown is the only downside to this, but if you're going for full burst and more power, this is the rune page that you want. The first rune you're going to get is Cheap Shot. That extra true damage is going to be very useful for that extra burst that you want. Damaging impaired. Now this is going to proc with your W or your ult. Those both impair movement, and they also deal damage. So you're going to proc this pretty easily. The other two are not so useful. As you can see, you're not going to be able to proc this, and you're definitely not going to be able to really get much out of healing if you're going for a full burst. You want to burst, you're not up for sustain or anything like that. Second rune you want to get is Eyeball. That's going to stack up with your AP. These other two, Zombie Ward and Ghost Poro, okay if you want some sort of vision extra, you know, some sort of like help if you think you're going to need that sort of pressure, or you're going to be under that sort of pressure. Maybe you need these two, but this is guaranteed. You're picking up some kills here and there, so you definitely want this, and the damage is just, it's hard to go by. It's just a default better than these two. Otherwise, if there was something better, I'd probably take it. And the third one is Ravenous Hunter. You're going to do a lot of damage with this build, so basically get this. It's not that great on paper. You really aren't trying to build some sort of like healing ORIANNA build or anything, but this is probably the best out of these two. Out of combat movement speed, not that useful, and active CDR, I mean, you're probably only going to get a Zhonya's, which is, you know, not that useful. Just one rune for a single item active, not very valuable. So stick with this. And the second one, a lot more useful runes here, but you want to get Transcendence, CDR, really important. Scaling as well, with that adaptive bonus damage. Whether you'll hit your spike on this, whether you hit your cap with blue buff will help out. So make sure you get those blues after, like towards mid to late. Make sure you're getting blues, because that's actually going to make a huge difference. That's actually going to be a huge power spike, just having a blue, especially with Morello. Maybe if you get CDR boots, maybe if you have Zhonya's, should give you that CDR too. But yeah, make sure you're getting blues later on. It's really going to make a difference. And Gathering the Storm, and a scaling but a high AP rune. This is really good. 30, you can see the 30 and 40 minutes, 80 AP at 40 minutes. That's very useful. The reason I don't mention 50 and 60 is because it's very rare this preseason that you'll get to these late games. I've played a lot of games now, and I think one game I reached 60 minutes, and I don't even think I reached 60. It's like 50 something. So, but let's keep it positive and say maybe you get there. This is going to make you a true burst mage, something that people will be scared of. Especially with ELECTROCUTE, everything kind of fits in. It synergizes really well. So try it out. Let me know how it goes. I do already have a Summoner Aerie and an Arcane Comment if you want to check those out. They're a little bit different, and the playstyle has to change, but this is more for that massive burst that ELECTROCUTE delivers with. So try it out. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you in the next video.